So I start training my ass off again, get ready to make another run at football. And then I was hanging out with the Gronkowski family, and I had an offer, I think, from the Jets and the Raiders at this time. But I was hanging out with the Gronks, and their dad was college roommates with Mike Rotunda at Syracuse.
What a
Syracuse.
small
At
world.
Syracuse. So we're sitting there watching wrestling. I don't know if it was Raw or SmackDown. I can't remember which show it was, but they were all like, at this point, Mojo was a thing now. Mojo was a personality during that 18 months off, like I was single for the first time ever. I wasn't under contract or playing for somebody for the first time ever. So part of me was like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to enjoy this. I'm like, what? I got no reason not to right now. I can't do anything. So I'm partying with these guys. Mojo is being born in Las Vegas and Miami and all these other crazy places. And, eventually, we're sitting on the couch watching wrestling. And one of the brothers goes, Mojo, you need to be a wrestler. And I was like, hell yeah, that would be awesome. And I was a huge fan as a kid, So like my dad, my brother, every single week, every single show. When I was young, I didn't even know there was a difference between WWE and WCW. I just thought it was like, Washington Commanders now and Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
In the same league, I didn't know it was a thing. So, a huge fan as a kid. They brought it up, and I was, hell yeah, I would love to do that. But this is a stupid conversation because how the hell am I going to get there? Like, I don't know anybody. Y'all don't know anybody. Like, you don't just come in off the street and appear on Monday Night Raw. Like, I don't know the process of how that works, and I'm probably too old at this point. And then the dad, Mr. Gronk turns around and was like, I'll make a call tomorrow morning. We can probably get you a tryout.
Wow.
Explained the whole situation. Mike Rotunda brought us into a live event in Buffalo, and we had a conversation there. And I was like, man, I'm in. Like, if you guys want me, screw football. I'm done with football. Like, I will gladly start over here. So yeah, man, they brought me in on like a little tryout. It was really just meet Regal, see the show backstage at Raw when they were in DC, which was a couple weeks later. It was very convenient that was at my home arena, like almost like it was meant to be, I guess. But met Regal. They, made me the offer to come down to FCW at the time when NXT was just getting going. And yeah, man, I freaking told Merrill Lynch, see you later again. And then I told my agent from football, I was like, I'm going to do something else now. I think this new thing makes sense. And I was talking to a couple of my football buddies about it, and a couple of them really thought it was a mistake, like they were like, nothing against wrestling, but it's like, dude, you played football your whole life. You studied business your whole life. You either go back to football and make a team and now you make your millions, or you go to Merrill Lynch and you make your millions there, where that's a guaranteed because it's finance. And that situation was very promising too. But starting out in something that you only knew of as a fan and had no direct expertise or knowledge of, man, that was a gamble. And especially then too, the salaries back then were lighter than they are now, and I had already had my $150K in debt and hadn't made any money yet, and it was like brutal. But once I got that offer, man, it was a freaking no-brainer for me.